Name is Nick and welcome to Giant RV. I work for Giant RV's corporate store here in Montclair, California. Giant RV's been in business over 26 years and we've made ourselves the West Coast's largest RV dealership. Today I'm going to represent one of the companies that got us there. It's Eclipse. Eclipse has been in business roughly 12 years now and they make themselves the top dogs in this industry by paying attention to what their customers need and what they want. Today I'm going to showcase their 28 SAG model. It's a 2016 floor plan that has been killing it here in the RV industry. One of the reasons why is their caps. If you don't have a good fiberglass cap in a toy hauler, you don't have a good trailer at that. Their caps are all molded in-house, which 99% of their stuff is anyway, which is really nice. Especially if you're ordering parts or just when you need servicing, you don't have to wait for it to come from back east. The cap is all molded in-house and it looks really nice. It doesn't look like a just basic rolled-on cap like these other manufacturers are. They're dyed colored fiberglass versus just white. White obviously is going to fade on you. We're doing gray so it doesn't ever look like it's fading, and to one up the next side they added a clear coat cover to it so it prevents it from fading and makes your graphics last a little bit longer. All the walls, the floor is sitting on an 8-inch I-beam chassis manufactured by Lippert. Lippert's the largest manufacturer left in this industry to build frames. The frame is rated to hold 12,500 pounds. This trailer as it sits with nothing in it's about 8,800 pounds. So for the consumer, you've got about roughly 4,500 pounds of cargo carrying capacity. On a 28-foot fifth wheel, that's pretty good. Your pin boxes. This model is rated to hold 12.5, so your pin weight itself for the truck bed itself is going to be roughly around 1,200 pounds. So it's not that bad compared to my competitors' 3,000 pounds that they offer. It's a fully self-contained toy hauler, so no matter where you are in the world, you're always going to have power. And to power that stuff, you have an Onan 4,000 kilowatt generator. That's really nice because some of these competitors are using cheaper brands that are really loud. This is the most quietest generator you can buy in this industry. Giant RV is going to provide you with a 12-volt battery that Eclipse is wired up for you. Now that 12-volt battery is important because that's going to power up all your 12-volt supplies in the trailer itself. From the LED lights to your water heater and stuff like that, you're going to be powered by a marine grade battery. So the second big selling feature on a toy hauler is your sidewall. Now Attitude uses a vacuum bonded sidewall that's 2 inches thick. Now the big advantage to vacuum bonded versus my competitor's pinch rolled sidewall is that the glue is evenly distributed around the sidewall itself, preventing that fiberglass from actually separating from the wall, causing what's called delamination. And I don't know about you, but if you start getting delam on a toy hauler, you can just kiss your pocketbook goodbye because they ain't worth nothing. Now, to one up the next guy, they ran with a fiberglass siding. That fiberglass siding is covered with a Lamilux 1000 gel coat finish. So the amount of coating that they have to clear the sidewall is going to protect that sidewall from ever changing colors. Your graphics are not just cheap little plastic graphics that they put on. They're actually manufactured by a company called 3M. And they're heated on, so it looks a lot nicer and it takes forever for those things to actually fade. But the cool part about this is your graphics are going to fade before this trailer starts to fade, which is really nice. Because it's a fully self-contained trailer, we're going to try to make it so you can take less trips to your nearest town and fill up whatever you need to fill up. So Attitude's going to provide you with 2 7-gallon propane tanks versus the 5s. The nice part about these, obviously, they're going to hold more propane, they're going to last longer, and it's definitely going to help you on longer trips. Your storage compartments are important. If you have a half-cut storage compartment, you're not able to put more of the stuff in like most of these guys would be able to. Look at Attitude's storage compartment. It's finished off just like the inside of the trailer. There's nothing really exposed inside of it, and it's full pass-through, so you can get a lot of stuff in there. Pretty much the width of the trailer. Now to keep all that stuff nice and sealed, Attitude runs a 1-inch thick door versus half-inch thick like my competitors, with an automotive bolt seal on the side of it to keep it nice and snug. And to one up the next guy, we actually added a manual lock where you can close it manually and a key lock versus just those little 2 open locks where you don't have anything to actually lock your storage compartment when you guys are out camping. Our awnings and our windows and pretty much all the trimming on the trailer is black. The advantage to black versus the white is obviously the black's not going to fade versus the white where it actually turns yellow with time. Our windows are all tinted. They're 80-20 shades. That means for you it's going to protect you from 80% of the UV rays and 20% of the heat. Again, doing stuff that the next guy's not doing. Our awnings, Attitude's going to offer you an electric Dometic awning. And the nice part about ours is it's about 17 feet long and we're going to provide you with a long LED light strip underneath the awning itself. Now most of these manufacturers do that, but the difference between Attitude and the next is that when they order it through Domenic, we're not going to put the awning light at the end of the awning where it illuminates this way. We're going to put it right here, so at night everything's nice and toasty and open for you, versus having to open up your awning to actually get that advantage of using those lights. Check out our doors. Everything's either powder coated or galvanized. The advantage to that is if you guys go to Pismo or any beach camping, anything that's not powder coated or anything that's not galvanized is going to rust. So we're going to run metal galvanized latches for your doors versus the cheap plastic ones. All LED light running lights versus just little 12-volt bulbs. Triple step entries versus double. And check this out. They're rounded versus squared, so you don't have to worry about gouging your foot every time you come in and out. And for bigger guys or older folks, grab handles. I don't know about you, but it seems like this industry, they always have those little cheap metal ones that go out the side of the door. I got Mickey Mouse fingers, so to put my hand in there, it's not going to work. So having this big grab assist handle to come in and out of your rig is super